music sounds almost too sophisticated to have come from a 17-year-old skater. Layer upon layer of instruments Justin Veach played himself, his voice laid in on top. Created in a little basement studio, he started on a keyboard at just 4.
He had a tremendous capacity to hear music and to produce music.
I would sit inconspicuously on the staircase and listen to him.
Marina was always listening in, the kind of mom who kept track of everything her son was doing. She knew his friends, his habits, and so when they suspected their creative teenager was getting into pot, they tried to draw the line.
We told him, if we find you with pot, you can't go to camp this year, you can't do this. Well, we found him with pot, and as things go, everybody's doing it. Well, he got to go to camp, and that might have been a weakness on our part.
By last spring, Justin was experimenting with harder drugs, like ecstasy and prescription drugs, at some point even trying heroin.
This is what we really were upset about. Our son trying heroin? Are you kidding me? You'll never do it again, will you, Justin? No.
His parents sent him to a 1-month rehab and thought he was cured, but the experimentation continued, and what his parents didn't know, his friends kept secret.
Nobody can say a bad word about Justin, nobody, and they never have been able to because he's just really a beautiful person.
Rachel was probably Justin's closest friend and one of the last to see him on the night he died in his sleep.
Yeah, I just miss him.
And the alarm was going off, and I said, Justin, get up, it's time to get up and go to school, and he didn't budge, and I went over and I shook him. And then I realized that there was a problem.
I can imagine if it were me, that I would almost immediately start blaming myself.
Oh, we've been there.
That's all I've been doing, Kate. I've been beating myself up from head to toe internally. I probably have black and blue marks. That's all I've been doing since it happened, just feeling like I failed.
His parents don't know how often Justin snorted heroin, but an autopsy revealed it was the drug that killed him. A drug law enforcement officials say is widely available in the suburbs, miles away from the inner city.
If you want something, you can find it.
Heroin is a cheaper high than the prescription drugs Justin used to take, but dealers know they can make a mint in the suburbs. Kids from well-off families will pay more for a bag.
It took me a couple months before I was able to walk into his room.
Justin's room is just as he left it. Marina can't bear to throw away his clothing. It smells like her son.
Valentine's Day of this year, I wrote him, Dear Justin, wishing you a beautiful Valentine's Day. We love you and miss you. You are in our hearts every minute of every day. Love, Mom, Dad, and Elena. Let your heart sing.
Justin's 15-year-old sister, Elena, still listens to her brother's music every day. It hurts. But the family wants that music to live on. After Justin's death, his father took over that dream, pouring himself into a CD project.
I have to do it. It's for him. I feel like it's my job in life now to celebrate Justin's legacy.
What would you tell other parents now, having been through this?
When children have friends that you don't know, that's possibly a dangerous sign, and he pulled back from some of his core friends.
If a friend sees something going on, don't feel that you're ratting your friend out. Call. You're not being disloyal. You're being a good friend. Our lives will never be the same, and each day is a struggle to get through without Justin.